the shower.
Get out of the shower, Rex.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Red Valkyrie Presents. I am
Yay.
Shae the Red with my awesome co-host, Cy. How are you doing, Cy?
I am doing lovely. How are you, Shae?
We will pretend that I am lovely. No, Shay's trying not to die in her chair right now, but we could not put this off because our very good friend Rex, of course, wanted to launch on our channel, and flu be damned, it will happen. How are you, Rex?
I'm well, Shae. Been up since early this morning and all week long, trying to get this thing up and going.
I've noticed your myriad of tweets today. I think to say you're excited would be a bit of an understatement.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been excited to do this with you guys for a couple years now, remember sending you the whole Devil Flyer story for the ash can,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
early on. In fact, Red Valkyrie was the first channel I went on November 19th, 2021.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
The fact that you remember that, I'm honored.
Well, I have it marked down here, and my second was with Don Chen, December 1st, 2021. But you guys were the very first back in November of 21. Yeah. And then I went on after that. I remember not the exact date, but I was on with Billy Tucci and Niles over on Pop XP talking about the ash can. But and originally I was going to come out with Devil Flyer. Then I said it needs something more. I was dealing with a colorist and everything at that time that wasn't working out, and trying to get launched on another channel, and my channel wasn't. So it's really been a growing process for the last couple of years, to get this thing going.
Yeah, absolutely. Jason has some advice for you. He says, Rex, do not say who backed your campaign unless they say so in chat. I know you get excited. To be fair, we've had a bunch of people do that before. We're like, oh, hey, whoa, let's not say names that are real. Like, some people are iffy about that. But I did want to say, so far, you have got one hell of an outpouring before we even started. We've got Halder says, I already backed because it's live. We got White Alakazam says, can't be here, but I backed all 3 covers. Sub Creator says, I'm backing Rex's book now. Look at that. We got so many people who are already ready. Agent Zero.
About couple weeks, I don't know, a week and a half ago, I don't know. It hadn't been up long. A couple weeks ago, we put up the sign up for it, and we got like over 103 days very quickly.
Nice.
We got 60 the very first day to sign up. So hopefully there's some enthusiasm there. Only one passed Master Dan. I hope your car's doing okay.
I know, right? His car is horrible. So you got Shadowhawk back, you got Unhinged also backing. Rex is just gonna dox everybody.
No.
All right.
I'll try.
Well, I appreciate you, Rex. All right. So since everyone's already backing, I feel like we just got to get into it already. And in order to do that, we got to do a cosplay reveal. So, Cy?
Office is completed, sir.
Shae the Red
has now become
awesome.
Boom! got the blade. Get the wings.
Resistance is futile.
Yes. Ready. We're ready for this.
I was thinking, if you did that, how would she sit there with wings on?
I won't. That's how. That is how I will do it.
That's right.
Is that I won't.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Rex, I sewed 2 things together for you with freaking cold. So you should feel very proud.
Yeah.
Because I'm very not feeling good.
I hope the beak, you can breathe through that,
Mostly it's fine.
Mostly.
I thought red color character, red Valkyrie, it just kind of goes together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at that. I
very much like the blade. I made sure.
Yeah.
It's very, very stiff.
Awesome.
Shae the red, literally. Exactly. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. All right, so let's get into it for everyone who wants to know what it is. There you go.
Nice.
Awesome. That's exactly what we needed to go right into this. All right, so we are talking Devil Flyer's awesome campaign that is currently live on FundMyComic because he wanted to make sure that it was up and ready to go before we got live, thank goodness. And you already, this is just after the initial refresh to see that it was live. I haven't refreshed it since. So you clearly have more backers than this already. But before we get into that, tell us a little bit about this campaign. What is Devil Flyer?
Well, Devil Flyer is not just one character. It's a whole universe. It's a story arc that takes place over several issues. This one will come out fairly quickly because it's about 85% done. And then we'll go into another book that's set with future stories within the universe. But it's all linked up to Devil Flyer. He's an old soul. He's born in 1899. He fought in the end of World War I and World War II. That story is not told in this, but it comes later. That's just some backstory on the character.
So he's a spring chicken, is what you're saying.
Yeah, well, he's older than he isn't a modern day hero for sure.
Gotcha.
He comes upon the scene seemingly out of nowhere in this issue, in modern day Chicago, and mixes it up with a mafia boss, a mafia crime family actually. But now the other story, like Grave Tales, Inner Man, it's all linked up through dialogue, other artwork. Each issue will have like a main character besides Devil Flyer in it, and I will eliminate a story not starting with this issue. This is kind of like a prequel, but the saga begins here on Devil Flyer, and where we have all these characters here. I think there's 14 characters on John Dillard's cover here. Inner Man on the right there, and he's got a story in there drawn by John Dillard. John Dillard did the main cover, did a 2-page introduction to the character, and he will be the next big feature in the next issue of Devil Flyer.
Thank you, Levi. Levi's backed it.
All right. Thank you, Levi. I appreciate that.
And Sai had a bitchy statement for you.
Okay.
Just go ahead and read it, Sai.
So your main character was fighting in World War I while you were collecting a pension.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Let's go.
So
with that.
mean. So damn mean.
And this is the artist John Falandes, who is, and in fact, he called me like a minute before we were to get the link and get on. And I said, we're a minute away, literally a minute away. He was returning a call that I'd made on my show earlier, the Rex Hex and Apex show, actually earlier today. And I guess he had been out and about today, but he did this watercolor here. And if it's kind of confusing, this was the original costume color, although on the watercolor, it's a little lighter. It's more of an ultramarine blue. The gray's a little darker, and it's supposed to be like Spawn, Eldritch like energy. When I created this character, he was to be a mashup of like Doctor Strange, Spawn, and a little Kurt Wagner Nightcrawler from the X-Men because he had the tail. And so I had the wings, I had the tail, so I came up with the name Devil Flyer.
Fair.
Nice.
And in the background around the moon there, you can see little things called demon flyers. And they're not in this story, but they will be in the next issue. And yeah, those little things there, he controls those. Those are called demon flyers. So that's part of his set. A lot of his powers.
Is that your alter ego? Since everyone called you Devil Flyer for years.
Well, I mean, I only created him in 2017, which the other Bog-like character he was created in 2015. Sea Demon, that's not in this one, he was created way back in 1993, I think. Zigzag, which is on the bottom of this campaign, one drawing, he's kind of like my company's mascot. Jimmy Reyes cover's not in yet, he's still working on that. Here's some interior pages and panels. This is John, my neighbor.
I'm really glad that he looks as much like a bird as he did when I put the beak on this mask, because I was like, oh my gosh, it looks like I'm a rooster. Right. And then I started going through the pages and was like, oh, thank goodness, he's supposed to look like a bird. Okay. I was really concerned.
Red Rooster. Yeah, I mean, my original design.
That's exactly what I said, Rex. That's
exactly what I said.
Alliance Comics from Arkansas. No, I'm from Arkansas. This is Momentum Comics. And his helmet is
Brett, like you've changed.
Yeah.
Or Mitch, that's his name. Mitch Brightweiser, you've changed.
Now this that double page spread there alluded to his origin, just to let people know. Little hint there. Not very cool. I've got a couple double page spreads. There they are.
Don't die. Don't die.
Well, I've been streaming all day, so.
Have you?
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has. He was streaming for like 2 hours on his show before.
Getting the crowd warmed
up. Rex an Apex show, and then my show, and Doc's show, and then my show, and then now here. So, and then
Jesus, you got to pace yourself.
I know.
Well, I just gave up on sleep. But yeah, John's been a graphic designer. John Falandes has been a graphic designer. He's, I think in March is his birthday. He'll be 72. So he's been at this a while. We've worked on different things together. Never really got anything published. So he's excited to see this. He really liked the ash can when it came out, Graves Tales is done by Doc Blaylock.
That's exactly what I just said.
What was it? Yeah,
they're joking about Red Rooster, and it's turned into you will absolutely fulfill before you put it into Walmart. There's also, this was an important comment. If there is a Devil Flyer movie, I hope that Michael Keaton plays Devil Flyer.
There you go. He did play the Vulture, so that's kind of close.
Right.
We'll just CGI it. There's
the Devil Flyer. When you look at the artwork, you got to consider that John had eye surgery on both eyes while he was doing this. It took him about a month, a year and a month to draw it, ink it, and letter it. The other stories will be lettered by Keith Gleason that does Mighty
Mascots.
Mighty Mascots. I almost said Mighty Crusaders. This is the story we're currently working on here. What you have up here, this is some stuff from Doc Blaylock. This character hanging from the web and in the Fedora hat and everything is Bystander. He's kind of my watcher, cosmic character in the series. The guy with the dark glasses, he's the guy called the Director. I don't want to give away too much on him. He's kind of like the top guy of a shadow organization that is primarily Inner Man's Blofeld, if you will. from like James Bond or like Spectre.
Does he have a white cat?
Yes, I could very well see him having a white cat. Absolutely.
Rex is like, he does now.
He does now. Yeah. Thank you, Amanda B. Appreciate that.
Hi, Amanda. Can I just say, I really love this particular pose that somebody chose for Double Flyer because it's very.
Yeah.
He's got the feminine legs going with like the like booty pop that girls do and like kind of thing. I love it.
That's all Doc Blaylock. So let's see. He just came out with Pride, Blood, and Mud. And now he's going to launch his own his second book with a full novel, paperback novel.
Jason wants to know.
Okay.
What kind of powers does Double Flyer have?
Well, now that kind of morphs over time, and that's part of the storyline. And I, like I said, like we went with the blue and gray costume with the green Eldritch type powers at first, and then when we were designing the main cover with John Dillard, I decided to lean into what people on this first thing, into the fiery side of, more a devilish fire, hell. And I think at the end, he does wind up in a hellscape. So, it's basically a redemption arc. He's very powerful, but now that without giving too much away, his powers have been siphoned off and put elsewhere. And at the end of the arc, he will, hopefully, he'll either die trying to save the world and himself, or he'll save the day. We'll have to wait and see.
Oh my God, we have Shadowhawk and Shadowpunk in the chat at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
We got all the shadows. We're just collecting all the people. No, we've actually got a lot of people that are tuning in for this, which is awesome. And the thing that I find really interesting is, out of everyone in like indie comics, you're probably the person that gets the most grief all the time. Everybody gives you crap, but you get the most grief.
Oh, okay.
Like we all give you shit, right? But the thing is the turnout that you have here, and the fact that the second you went live, you had people refreshing this page just to see when it was live, so they could instantly back you, because people just believe in your passion and believe in your story that much, which is so awesome. It's so cool to see.
Well, anybody that backs within the first 24 hours, I just came up with this earlier today and tweeted it out, will get a free head sketch. Yeah, for backers. Every backer that backs this first 24 hours will get a free head sketch drawn by me of one of my characters.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
And you can DM me if you have a preference. I know, like Gable Pennyshot, he likes my swamp creature that's going to be in the book,
Yeah.
And I need to practice anyway. I'm not drawing every feature in this. I'm building a whole universe. We're not just launching a comic. We're launching a whole universe today.
That's a lot.
Hell yeah.
A whole brand new universe. I used this at the end. John Dillard drew this, but now this will be printed in the book. And I'm using it as a credit page up here, but in the book, it's going to be my content page, where I tell you the different stories and who did them and everything.
Very cool. Very cool.
It's called Typewriter.
So Crooked Painter wants people to make you regret the head sketch thing. And yes.
I agree.
Yes. Okay. And we do have a drawing tier as well. And, I wonder how that's going, because we're definitely going to draw some people into the bystander story.
What?
Red
Rocket makes you.
Yeah, we're not.
No.
There, you can have that one.
Damn it, Eric.
I find it vastly alluring myself, I must say.
Oh no. Is it because it's Double Flyer, but she's got titties? Not that you guys can really see them.
Now, I haven't seen the titties yet.
I was going to say you can't see them.
But I'm not going to go there, folks. I mean, absolutely you should give Shae her moment in the sun and embiggen her so we can all see this awesome cosplay costume, because usually they're
I
one
didn't
and
even
done,
notice the
right?
lenses.
I mean, you don't go around the house wearing these things, so this is probably the only time you'll see Devil Flyer tatas.
Oh, I am 1,000% gonna go and get energy drinks later. In this, I think that the people at my gas station will appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You might get arrested.
How you doing? It'll be fine.
Well,
around
if you
here
get
they
arrested,
know me.
just say you're Red Rooster, please.
I will. I'll make sure that it doesn't come back to you. Be like, oh, I was doing a Red Rooster cosplay.
But
you guys are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Baby Bat says you're hot, by the way.
Oh my gosh. Can we refresh, Sai?
Yes. Let's do it.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what we're at. So far, 9 backers, and you are already more than 25% of the way there, Rex. Look at that.
Awesome.
Look at
Thanks,
you. Look at you going.
Thank you, Margot. Well, I mean, hi, Margot. I don't know. But it's good to see Margot. Past Master Dan, too. He tore his car up or had a blowout.
He did. Yeah. His
wheel fell off.
Just gone. That's what we've all decided. His wheel just fell off while he was driving.
Warren likes the character design.
You know, I did 2 hours with T-Bunny when he launched his book or something, or talking about his book before he launched it. And he said, in a DM group that I'm privy to, he said, man, I just got off Rex's broadcast, his show, where he grilled me for 2 hours. I said, yeah, after today, I'll probably say, man, I just got off Shae and Sai's show, and where they grilled me for an hour.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry. I'm going to go back and watch this because I have not been able to follow the chat. The chat's very active. I'm going to have to go back and read every damn one of these to just fully appreciate it. You know?
Yeah. Oh, Jitsi Lemon says FundMyComic has a dark mode.
It does when you force it.
Yeah, we have Dark Reader because Sai and I both have issues with too much backlight. So,
well, guys, you do this more than I do. You do more launches. I think I've had one on my channel, you know, and I had to close out a few things. But as far as launches, how am I doing?
Honestly, very good, very very good. Having 9 backers in the first half hour is awesome.
Yeah, plus they're at decent tiers, because I saw people at the beginning saying that they had backed all 3 covers but couldn't stick around for the show. So
yep, exactly. Well, should we go?
He already said that, Jason.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was Dr. Strange. Well, I mean, I created the character, and then the wings and the tail suggested Devil Flyer as a name. Often I will create the character. Sometimes, like in Silver Boa, who's pictured on John Dillard's main cover, one of the 14 characters that it's on there, the name came first because I heard that there was a new Silver Boa Constrictor found on Conception Island, and I had to look that up, or somebody in the chat did at one time when I was talking about that character. It's in the Bahamas. It's a small island called Conception Island. What a name. And in 2017, I believe it was, they found this Silver Boa Constrictor. And I said, ooh, I'm jumping on that. I'm creating a character to that name and copywriting it. And so the name came first there. Usually I just sit down, draw, and really this could have come out earlier. I pitched the idea to the artist, Sean Falandes, my neighbor, and he said, yes, he would do it. I proceeded for the next eight months going, well, what about this sci-fi story? What about this? What about that? Would you do that? No. And after a while, it dawned on me, he said yes to one thing, Devil Flyer. So I sat down for about 8 hours, wrote the story, and I did the thumbnails. because that's the way I like to do, and then gave it to him. I added a couple pages before he was done with the artwork. He added 2 more to it, and it was done in about a year and a month. From pencils, inks, and lettering, he put a lot into it. Gotta give him props.
Shae,
yeah.
Why don't you go over the tiers?
That's what I was just about to do. I feel like Apex is trying to challenge us now. He says Rex will have more backers on my show tonight at 8. I want you to get more backers, Rex, but I want us to be the main backing number.
We trounce Bancroft's frilly ass when he has our sloppy seconds. So I think.
Well, I know Michael. I know Bancroft. He wished me good luck when I sent him the link to the show. Of course, he's on.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because Blousecroft refuses to come hang out with us anymore.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he just used Shae for his fucking... If we say it enough times, he'll show up. He just used Shae for his fucking puzzle advertisement.
Hey, yeah. Some person.
Thank you for stopping by, Leek.
Now, isn't that great? Just all red, burgundy. I mean, she puts her fist up like, you'll rule the day, and it is a little ambiguous. Is he a hero? Is he a villain? Because the next book to come out, which will be a future story, he'll be kind of portrayed in an ambiguous way. That's all I'll say.
But not part of the ambiguously gay duo.
Oh my gosh.
So we do have an artist edition on this. We got a standee. We got, we pushed the limits to this thing.
Well, let's talk about what you got for your tier so people can get excited backing you here. So your featured tier that you got up here.
Okay. Let me look with you. Is it the $600 tier there?
Yep. That's what I'm looking at.
Okay. That is one lucky person there that will get everything pretty much on the campaign, tapestry. They get all the preliminary artwork, that the prelim stuff, some of the things that will be published in, they'll get the original artwork to that John did. Now, he kept the original art pages to the story, but he gave me all this prelim stuff, some stuff that didn't make it into it. Like on the original story, I had a decapitation that didn't make it into the book, but now he had him decapitating 2 people.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So, but you'll get that artwork. It's like a file full of stuff. You'll get all 3 covers. I think the only thing that's not in that is maybe the blank variant that's in a reward all of its own. And we do call them rewards over there on FundMyComic instead of, and something exciting we're doing is Tank Ferret's artwork is going to be on the back of all 3, except, the blank and both John's covers, but now Jimmy Reyes is doing a wraparound cover, and then the hardback edition will have Tank Ferrets on the back, and it'll be as pictured there. It'll be black and white with the red logo, and the back on the blank Tank Ferret's artwork will be in black and white. On John Dillard's, it'll be in the red and burgundy as you kind of cosplayed. And on the Golden Age cover done by John Melendez, it's going to be colored gray and blue. And John Dillard will be doing the coloring on both those covers on the back of Tank Ferret's artwork.
Very cool.
So that really mixes it up. Same image, colored differently for different versions.
Yeah, that's very neat.
Yeah. All right. And for those that don't like the color and black and white, they've got 2 options: either the blank on the back of the blank or on the artist hardback edition.
Very cool. All right, and then we have the $300 tier.
Right. The $300 tier is like all 3 comics, the hardback edition. the acrylic standee, and the bog tapestry.
Very cool.
And those aren't final colors on the tapestry. Little bit, it'll be tweaked a little bit and to be more active under the lighting.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
Okay.
All right. And then we got the Dillard cover.
Awesome cover. I mean, we designed this together. He said, Rex, what do you kind of want? You know, what do you consider an epic cover? And, you know, I've always got comics down here. This is actually loosely based. It's what I call a burst through cover. I'm looking down here for the actual book. I actually have a pretty good copy of it, of an old Atom book from the 60s. It's not the only one that has what I call a burst through cover, but I love when they break that fourth wall in a way and burst through the cover. And that's what I wanted. Here it is. Atom number 36. This is almost like near mint minus here. So you can see where he's hitting him through the cover. And this was kind of, I showed him that. And then I said, ooh, why don't we have it where he's burning through? Can we do cinders and everything? And that's what we did on this, where he's kind of bursting through and burning the cover pages. And then he put all the characters down there that we could fit in, which you have Sea Demon, Geo, Stretch, TM, Lady of the Night, Cortex, Dead Ninja, Innerman, Bystander, Bog, Silver Boa, and the one on the motorcycle, Storm Rider. There we go. Got them all.
Very nice.
My own characters.
All right. We had a question from Robert Frank, said how many pages, to which Agent Zero's got your back, said 48 pages.
48 pages, right?
Prager says it's a sweet cover.
The artist edition will have more in it. It'll have a lot if it's in that art bundle, but not everything probably. So anybody wants, and this will be the only Devil Flyer art I have for it, because John wanted to keep the originals. And like I was saying, when you look at the artwork that's pinned up there, the interior pages and stuff, think about, he had 2 eye surgeries, one on this eye, one on that eye, and he drew it to scale. He drew it the size of a modern comic. When you see this, the way he laid all that out, and I'm just blowing it up to magazine size, and I happen for the ash can here, Shae, to have, so it'll be this size, magazine size. This was my like proof for the ash can. And then, but when I got to looking at this, and she did it magazine size, just I guess, and I said, you know, after a while, I was like, this is the size this smaller drawn artwork needs to be to have the grand scale to it. So I said, we're this first one with this first story that John drew, we're going to do it magazine size, where it's big and it's epic, you know, and it's the size it needs to be, because he drew this the actual size of a comic, which is this size, you know. And then you even have to have a border around it, you know. Yeah, like that black around here, you have to have a border around it even for printing purposes, so it's even smaller. So it's pretty epic what he did, you know, just the layout of pages and everything, working so small on this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got your cover A, you got cover B. The wraparound cover from Jimmy Reyes is still being worked on, so here's a better view of cover B. Right. Obviously we don't see Reyes' cover yet because he's still in progress.
And I know, like Boot Dan Pleagle, Jason Bascom, and others, and Shelby Robertson, they like blank covers. So I said blank cover for sure. And I want some blank covers to do artwork on and sell too. Maybe on the next campaign. So
I love blank covers.
You get a $5 break on that if you get a blank cover. And then that will have the Tank Ferret artwork in black and white on the back.
Very cool.
Uncolored. Yeah.
And then for $60, you get all 3 of the covers, which doesn't include the blank cover, but you can always add that on, right?
Pay $15, right? Yeah, you can add that on. Yep, absolutely.
And then, ooh, your drawing tier. There you go. That's what you were talking about before.
Yeah. Yep, drawing tier. It'll be like a cameo. It'll be like an arena. John Dillard's probably going to draw that. You know, if I get like 1 or 2 people, maybe I'll draw it. If I get like 20 draw-ins, I'll have John Dillard do it.
Very cool.
I'll pawn it off on him because we're kind of working on the Bystander, which is kind of like a collaboration right now between I and Doc Blaylock. But if we have a drawing thing, I may put some of Dillard's work, more of John Dillard's work in there in collage method, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of like Jack Kirby used to do in the old Fantastic Four. He would take like a photo and take some artwork and mash it together.
Very, very cool. And then you've got $250.
Yeah, the artwork on this project is like in the artist's hands for most part. But while we were talking about Devil Flyer very early on, he did this drawing, you know, with some possible alternate names. I forget. I'm actually going to have to get with him and ask him about this piece again, what he remembers about it. But yeah, very strange look at Devil Flyer, you know, possibly, you know, another direction John wanted to take the character in.
Very cool. Look at Cyborg. Look at Cyborg dropping the numbers. 676. You're over a third of the way to funding.
All right. Yeah, I haven't updated it, so yeah, I'm kind of oblivious. It's all kind of going by me like a Devil Flyer shot into orbit here, you know.
Very cool.
Thank you, babe.
Yep. And then, of course, I love this. The $2, you can buy the little Papa meal.
Absolutely. You know, Abby is my significant other. I'm single right now, so Abby has been with me since January 26th. It's been 11 years.
Oh,
and
wow.
she's just she jumps up in my lap several times on the show.
Thank you,
you know, and has
Job,
been doing.
Thank you.
She's been on this journey with me all the way.
That's awesome. I love the love for the fur babies.
She's beautiful.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that with 11 backers. You were doing awesome. This is 47 minutes. You're already at 11 backers.
You know, and if I'd launched it on Red Valkyrie 2 years ago, we wouldn't have done near this.
Well,
You know.
I think that one of the big things is you've had so many people who have gotten to get to know you over all this time.
Someone just backed that tier.
I know,
by
and
the way, the $2 tier.
They're
For
still
Abby?
they're still regretting it.
They had to have because it went from 676 to 678 on my screen.
Good. She'll eat good tonight.
Yay! Yep.
You think I fed her today? Hell no. No, she's
Oh my
come on
God.
now.
No,
That's
she's-
horrible, Rex.
no, she's had 2 meals already, guys, and treats. So
You have 2 backers at that tier, actually.
Look at
awesome.
this, Margot. I love the buy Abby a meal extra, right? Isn't it great?
Yeah, I mean,
Yes, I want to get this book over the line.
I just wish all of you could meet Abby because she is so sweet, so loving. You couldn't ask for a better addition to your family. There's not a day that goes by, guys, that I don't think about her not being in my life.
You know what? I feel like you need a stretch goal that's going to be an Abby sticker.
An Abby stick? Oh yeah, that's a possibility. You know, if people want.
I
it, you
mean,
can
Abby's
absolutely
cute.
do it.
Abby's cute.
She is cute. Yeah. Put Abby on your stream sometime. Oh, she comes on the stream. She jumps up in my lap You just hadn't seen her, JD.
Yeah, you just have to come hang out more.
Yeah,
You've seen Abby once or twice.
Well, JD does, but I was surprised he didn't see her today because he did jump up in there. Abby Magnet. I know Amanda B loves magnets. That's why I did 2
Unhinged
magnets on the Afghan.
Jason saying has 6 a.m. draw it up.
Well, I've asked 6 a.m. and he's busy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But you know what? I might play around with the chibi Abby because she's just so cute.
And one thing that I didn't get on here, but I'm just getting my Shopify store up, and we might do it over there. But we've got a lot we're going to add to this campaign later. Original artwork, just all kinds of stuff, and we could absolutely do an Abby Magnet or something.
Abby now has 3 backers.
All right.
Everybody loves Abby. Let's get Abby fed.
Maybe Abby will get more than one, even bigger than Devil Flyer.
I just want to scroll down and see.
Yep, it was Shadowhawk.
Look at the love.
Yeah.
Look at the love for Abby.
Thank you guys for backing the Jimmy Reyes cover, sight unseen.
Yeah.
He's going to knock it out of the park. It is going to be a wraparound cover.
Oh, yeah. I don't think that anybody is concerned that Jimmy wouldn't deliver.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is really fun, Rex. This is a really fun concept. I'm glad that you're doing a whole world. I think that you've got the passion for sure, and you're teaming with a lot of really heavy hitters when it comes to artwork and things like that. I think this is going to go really, really well, and I'm excited to see where this goes.
Yeah, and in the inside back cover is going to be an ad for Red Valkyrie.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you so much, Rex.
You're welcome.
You're such a sweetie. Oh, look at that. We got Cyborg with the reach around covers. That's not what I was going to highlight. I was going to highlight this. Eric, thank you for the $2. He says Rex is awesome.
Well,
I agree. And Cricket Painter also, thank you very much for the $10, sir. It says supporting the channel. Woo! We appreciate all of your support. Seriously. Could not do this without you guys.
Yeah, that's great. Cosplay costumes don't come cheap, folks.
They do not. They do not. This was pricey.
Shadowhawk, my co-host, says just back Abby tier.
Yeah, because she's a good girl.
Because she's a good girl. That's right.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I don't think your thing is
It's
working.
gonna.
Are you pushing it through now?
And I don't have a digital tier up yet, but I may put up a digital tier later just to let people that like digital.
Yeah.
It's right there, babe.
Behind you.
Dancing tacos. Yeah.
Dancing tacos behind your head.
Yeah, when I get some time, that's going to be my next meal is tacos. I've got the stuff in there for it.
Tacos sound delicious.
Tacos always sound delicious. If I can afford to go to Taco Bell, I probably would. But I only eat their tacos. But, that's just me.
That's fair. I love a good Taco Bell. It's terrible Mexican food, but it's still good.
Can we play the trailer? We haven't played the trailer yet.
We haven't. We normally play that right as we're about to end. So before we do that,
okay.
Sai was so big on. Is there any other bits you want to let anybody know about the book or the world?
Oh yeah, oh definitely. I mean, like I said, it's a whole universe, and what we're gonna do is when Devil Flyer #1 finally comes out, because this isn't #1. This is like a prequel. This is get us started, and then we'll
0.5.
We'll tell sort of future stories, so you'll get to see some of these characters as far as 250 years in the future in one story, and that'll be your first introduction to really them interacting, having dialogue and stuff, not just cameos like you'll get in this issue, because it's hard to fit so many characters and some things, and all the stories that are in here are one and done stories. You know, when you read the Devil Flyer story, it'll be done. It'll end on a good it'll end open ended, but it'll open where you can definitely pick it up another issue, you know, but it'll be a satisfying story on its own. When you read the Bog story, it's a satisfactory full circle story. It's complete, you know, but
what did that just go up $70?
Mm.
All right. And
something like that.
Anyway, these the way I have it set up, guys, is where when the first issue will have 6 stories in it, and then the second issue will have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 till you reach the climax in issue 6, and it all gets rolled into Devil Flyer, because he is on this personal arc, but he's also, for every good deed he does, he is kind of under a Faustian. He's under like a Faustian contract that he has to remove this. It's kind of like Sinbad, where he removes this firewall, which is bringing them closer and closer to apocalypse, the world-ending event. And so in the meantime, he's like meeting these other heroes and super beings, and he's kind of gathering them up for the final battle into like an Avengers or a Justice League to fight this evil. And so that's what we'll see. We'll also see some sub stories, right? That'll be the main story arc, but you'll see some sub stories as well. And like I say, one and done. And I kind of like the anthology, although I wouldn't call this an anthology. It's all about Devil Flyer. It's all connected to Devil Flyer, but it's kind of done in anthology form, where certain stories will focus more on certain characters and develop them. Like I say, besides Devil Flyer in this issue, it's Bystander, the big cosmic character. The next issue will be Inner Man, and then probably the third. I always get like that unless you're doing the chat. Rex takes a breath, ask him about the tree thing. Okay, what's the tree thing?
If you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be?
And why?
Really?
Yeah.
Probably a weeping willow at this moment. I don't know, a tree. Okay. Maybe a bonsai tree. Grow slowly, grow beautiful.
Lots of pruning.
Yeah, we all need that.
Don't they tie the branches too?
Yeah. Now, has anybody backed the drawing tier? I'm just curious.
Yeah. Yep, you've already got one backer.
All right, I bet that's Crooked Painter, because he was in here, remember, last week on the Regen show, and he said, I like drawing tiers.
Yep.
So he's the reason I put that in there.
Awesome.
And if we get funded, you'll get the trading card. And then after that is John Dillard Magnet. So that ought to make Amanda be happy.
Heck yeah. Very cool. Yeah. Sai, do you have any other questions for our awesome guest?
Don't I get a whole hour? Really?
I'm giving you as
look at
much
what I
as
have
I
highlighted
can.
right now.
She's like, man, I'm hot in this. I'd like to get out of it. That's all right. Get out of it and mail it to me.
No, I've been coughing in this. It's plague ridden now.
Not only that, but yeah, we've always said that if she sells any of her cosplays, they will be washed thoroughly,
right,
with something very, very strong, because there will be no Shae clones or hinky shit that goes down with.
Oh right, DNA, right. Well, now I knew that you did a helmet, about a year ago or longer, and put it up on the campaign for sale, And it sold. Somebody bought it,
It did. They bought it for their little girl, and it was awesome.
Can you remember what book that was? The helmet. It was a helmet.
What was the helmet for? What does it look like?
It was the little. I know that somebody bought it for their little girl because they sent me a picture of her in it, and it was hilarious.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
and I Halloween in it.
I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm also.
You are always prepared for Halloween, aren't you?
You know the funny thing, I never dress up for Halloween.
Yeah.
That's 500 costumes and I never dress up for Halloween. I never go anywhere.
That's crazy. You should go out as Devil Flyer, absolutely, this year. And when they go, who's the chicken? You can tell them. It's,
yeah.
You know what?
It's Red Rooster.
You know what?
Yep,
I'm sensing an untapped market of sponsorship potential for Halloweens.
I'm just saying. If people really wanted, I normally have the cosplays still, so I'm gonna play. Look, Rex, I'm gonna play your trailer.
Okay.
And we're gonna wrap. And I'm sorry we're wrapping before an hour, everybody, but Shae is about to pass out in this mask. So
really, is it
please.
that hot and stuffy?
No, it's a combination of the fact that she's constricted.
The tatas, what the hell? But I didn't push that because size here.
Yeah, that's all you get.
Okay, well, it's so small. I mean, not the tatas, but
oh my God, Rex!
He didn't
play the fucking trailer, Shae.
Okay, play the trailer, shit. Rex, Eric says. Have you two seen the trailer? I'm just curious. No?
Or are we talking through it? Okay. No, I haven't. I like your logo, though. Yeah, this will get us copyright struck. I know it.
No, it won't. Nope.
Oh my God, Hex. Damn it, Muppet.
Just for you, Hex.
Thank you, Shadowhawk. Yeah, we usually download these so there is no lag, but yeah, live with it.
It's fine.
Hey, it's not all choppy. There was one moment.
We took bits. Pedro did the ash can animation, and we Doc Blaylock put this trailer together using some of Pedro's stuff, you know, and we made a new trailer, kind of utilizing the ash can, some of the ash can.
Cool.
So.
Fanta, thank you for the $5. This is great launch. Love you guys, Rex and Shae. Hail CG. Love you so much, Fanta. Thank you for coming by.
Hail CG. Is Oliver here? Hey, Oliver.
Hi, Ollie.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch the replay.
Carrie says, "Go back to your channel, Rex, and continue the launch party."
Okay. Well, let's update the campaign. See if where it's at right now.
Yeah. Sorry, we're not gonna wait for your taco. It's ridiculous. Your taco's way too long.
I want a taco.
Hey, look,
I know, right?
My taco is lovely. It just takes time.
There you go. You're at $7.50.
I don't think I've ever made $750 in less than an hour in my life.
Well, there you go. Look at you go. I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out with us. Thank you very much to Rex. You are fantastic. I'm happy that we were able to launch you. Please go back Devil Flyer if you haven't already. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Red Valkyrie. And we will see you guys next time.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Ciao.